Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man where they talk am as e be, don use this video take thank the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki for all the good work wey they do for Edo State. Make I leave you, make you hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location. Now for the connect with us, we will continue to appreciate Baba God for waiting in the do for our life, because not only one they put through for whether or not they, and only one they talk word when they reach. And kudos to my fans all over the world, supporters of good governance, the people that have taken our time to follow our broadcast, inviting their friends and sharing it. Say thank you. We appreciate you now. Quickly this morning, we want take time to appreciate our amiable governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki, the deputy governor, the SSG, Osagbovo, you are the chief of staff, then SA to Governor of Media, Pastor Cruzo Osagi, and the chairman of Sopatec, Pastor Kennedy Osifo. Of course, all the commissioners, we need to work with them to make Edo great. Now God go bless all of you. Yes, the plan and policy we would have put for grant with the same, and we know say Rome is not built in a day. And when there's a movement, before you know, we'll begin to make massive progress. And we go appreciate Governor this morning, because now the only man we see say he actually get the interest of the people at heart. The only man where if he sit down to say, he want to increase minimum wage. Instead of Ingo, they share this money, give people. Now say Ingo increase minimum wage and increase the minimum wage. And this pension harmonization. We go to talk about this pension harmonization this morning, because a lot of things they go on underground where our people not really they are aware of. Don't wear up say or when you appreciate a man when they do something, you they give him power, they ginger him to do more. My governor, thank you very much, sir. DG, Deputy Governor Shaibu, God go bless you. Under the SSG, Barrister Osarodion Oge, God bless you. Then Chief of Staff, Honorable Osagbovo Iyoa, God bless you. The SA on Media, Pastor Cruzo Osagi, the chairman of Sopatec, Pastor Kennedy Osifo. Of course, all the commissioners, we need to work with my governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki. Making Edo great, now everybody handwork, not be only one person. The governor cannot do it all alone. He need all of our cooperation. That's the reason why they do this broadcast this morning to say, Governor, thank you very much, sir. Yes, my brother did with us for studio this morning. My brother.
In fact, Apostle, you see, it did very good. What would they do this morning to appreciate? Sometimes for life, your appreciation, na application for more. When you begin to appreciate people, say, una do well for what una they do, you they ginger them, you they boost their morale to do more. Not be every time people go they come out, no. Sometimes you just take your time to appreciate people. And what would they do this morning? And then they ask, why would they appreciate them? Would they appreciate them because for the first time in a long time, would they say Edo State Day on the right track? Would they say Edo State Day on the right path? How? Even the way that they begin to flush all the yama way they the system small. We know say change they very hard. They change so many things. They bring sanity back to the state. You know, if we throw back our mind how this state be before the emergence of Geo, I be like say maybe now some small touts and other people now hold the stage hostage, at the take flush the system, return sanity back to the state, vehicles feed the pass roadway market don't clean before they bring sanity into that system. Gradually begin to build infrastructure, begin to do certain things, block all the hole where our money, all the loophole where our money for the leak. they ensure say they block them. Then now the money of the people, they work for the people. I've been a civil service commission, you want to talk
serious reformation.
how they take, you know, refurbish civil service commission, bring that system back to life. And when we even say we don't see them all, how they take make the environment conducive for workers. Workers go work, steady light day, internet connection day, good environment to work day. We say we don't see them all. They can increase their salary. When some state not pay minimum wage, they go above minimum wage. If you dey logical, if you dey reasonable, if you not dey sentimental, if you not dey biased, if you know how much it take, you know, to they pay this increase that they don't put every month, you go see reasons to appreciate them. Then you also make mention of the harmonization.
Yes.
You see, people not really understand that pension harmonization.
I want you break
I want to break that pension harmonization where Governor Godwin and the crew members do so. You know, say, let's assume say somebody retire as grade 15.
Yeah, they collect like 20,000.
In the year 1999, now they retire. You know, say the money where they pay that time, you know, if it dey around, let's say 15 naira, okay, make it not be say I took come down. Most say they around 5,000 naira.
Yes.
More just put on like that. Say now that they end in the year 1999. You know, the way pension be say now the grade when it take retire and based on the money where they collect that time, now they will take calculate them. So you can discover say people wey work as at that 1999, 1998, 2000, maybe their pension supposed to be 24,000.
Yes.
Based on the currency where they collect that time. Because even this minimum wage where federal government do, it don't affect pension. So now only those now we retire this time around, now they permitted, they'll calculate their own based on what they receive now. Now what the governor do be say, if you maybe you retire with grade 15 as a 1994 or 2000, and maybe your money be 5,000. He called down in such a way, say those way retire as grade 15 now, now they take retire.
Yes.
How much that they receive today? If maybe what that they receive for their pension now 90,000 naira, instead of those people where they receive 5,000 naira or 24,000 naira, governor called down and say they receive the same 90,000 now. Meanwhile, as I when they take SAP, the currency not dey high. And you go agree with me, say, when we say pensioners, these are senior citizens of any state. You see, so because governor and somebody will respect elders, get interest for elderly people, he called one. Now take it or leave it, that will cost the state so much.
Yeah, so much.
I tell you the truth, my people, that will cost the state so much. But governor no think about the burden, you not think about the expenses, but say yes, we have to care for elderly people. So that harmonization apostle we do for pensioner is as important, if not more important, than this minimum
wage, even the bridge. Do bridge.
But people not really understand, and I say make I break them down. So all those our fathers were supposed to they collect 24,000 naira, 20,000 based on the currency way or the amount they are available for their time now. They are now entitled to receive the same money with the people that are currently retiring now. Apostle, for me, that is highly commendable. Highly commendable. So we must continue to appreciate all our leaders for the state where apostle don't mention their name, even some of them we in office still mention their name, and we will tell them, say we dey proud of them.
Yes.
We dey happy of them. Say our campaign and our labor not dey in vain.
You know what? They really surprise me. Each time when I move around and I see this positive change in terms of governance, they try to reposition the system. And I must say, it's not that easy for people to adapt to change. You understand? It's not that easy. Now, let's just look at the Central Park, for example. Now, Central Park, another initiative to sanitize the transport system for Edo State. And I say kudos. Yes, I don't say it's not very easy for people to adjust or to adapt to the change, but gradually we'll get to our Canaan land. And I must really say kudos to my governor. And I'm going to call his name again this morning. My governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki. Your wife, Betty Obaseki. Then the SSG, Barrister Osarodion Oge. Then the Chief of Staff, Honorable Osagbovo Iyoa. The SA on Media, Pastor Crusoe Osage. Then the Chairman of Isopatec, Pastor Kennedy Osifo. Of course, all the commissioners as join us together to make sure say Edo great again. So they take time to appreciate una. And I know say the kind of system where governor they put for grant, not before immediate gratification.
Yes.
Not before immediate gratification.
Yes.
It's of the governor is futuristic. The governor is futuristic.
Yes.
So if the people want to enjoy the future, let us work with him now to achieve it. Take it or leave it. When Obaseki is true, it's going to be one of the best governors that had ever ruled this state. By the time you remove late Ambrusali, then you can't remove late General Samuel Ogbemudia, the third person when they go look up to now be Governor Godwin Obaseki. You know why? Because of the system. Governor Obaseki, they build administration. Because now administration, I go feel help the system to grow. Now, a lot of people not going to really understand what they do this morning. They go say, why not going to appreciate them? You know why? If the governor decide not to use the money for us, we go always shout.
Yes.
We go shout, nothing go happen.
True.
You understand?
True.
But he's using the money, building infrastructure, doing a lot of things for us. I know Rome is not built in a day. Now, if we expect the governor to just say, in one time on the road in Benin one day, it's not possible.
You see, Apostle,
not possible.
If we say more, begin to recount some of governor achievements.
I beg, go ahead.
They are mind-blowing. They are mind-blowing. In the first instance, when some people go to say missions or kind state, go and see what is happening in this state, go and see what is happening in that state. Thank God say Google day.
Yes.
We are all enlightened. You click on Google, go check debt index. When you see states where they owe money pass for Nigeria, you go dey surprised say those states where na they envy. If you see their debt,
Not be here.
again one way that they use the name to they disturb for those states. When I go check, they are owing almost $500 billion naira.
You don't mean it?
Oh, billions, over half billions in 500s of billions. Now some state they owe. You see, those states not really there among the states where get high debt index.
No.
I not say they not get, but they're not there indebted, which means the governor is trying to maximize the resources we have. And I must commend them for that one first of all. Then the second area where you look at some of the achievements. Do you know that when Governor Obaseki in the area of sport, when he renovated that Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, when he remodeled that stadium became the third stadium in the whole of West Africa to have VAR facility, and the very first in Nigeria. Sorry, it became the first in West Africa to have VAR facility, and became the third in the whole of Africa to have VAR facility. You can check your phone. Then you want to go to refinery. Governor Godwin Obaseki through MOU became the first governor in Nigeria to attempt to create modular refinery. And when people say it's not there, I've been there. I've seen it with my eyes, and I challenge everyone who is willing to see. I can take you there. You will see it with your eyes. It's there. Then you now talk about power. Governor Godwin Obaseki is the first and only governor I know in Nigeria that has attempted to generate his own power.
And it's already working.
And it's already working. In fact, in some area for Boazis now, people are already taking that power supply. Of course, we know that our street light is using that Osiomo. We know that most government offices and now individuals are keen into it. The first governor in Nigeria that has attempted to generate power from it. If you know how much it takes to generate power.
Even to install and not be here.
If you know how much it take to do refinery, do you also know that is the first governor and the only governor I know in Nigeria that have attempted to create a software whereby they can generate their own data?
Only
the only governor who I know say he don't bring out machineries to generate his own data.
To know the numbers of citizens for the state.
Yes,
and to also plan.
So that they fit plan. You know, say some government offices now, the internet connection where they use now, those state they generate them.
They never know.
You don't know. Milwaukee cable went silently moving around the state. And time they come now, we pray may God continue to empower them. When I go discover, say we go get internet connections for this state generated by this state. So many people don't know. Then you want to talk about interlink road. I'm not sure there's any government in modern time that have constructed more interlink road than Edo State governors without making noise. Most of the road for GRA interlink road do one. So these are verifiable facts. These are facts that can be proven time and time again. Then you want to talk about health sector. Of course, we just did free medical outreach.
First in history.
First in history. How many states can boast of that? Free. For operation, whatever. That exercise went on for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. A lot of people benefited from it.
It's highly commendable. Some people are saying nothing is happening in the health sector. Thank God we are Stella Obasanjo Hospital yesterday to show the extension. Then you want to now talk about business and other development. You will discover that he's changing the narrative.
Yes. Coming
up with Binimo, coming up with some other interesting project like that, so that we'll have more job. You see, when they said Governor Godwin Obaseki have created 300,000 jobs directly or indirectly.
So people teaching a lie.
People teaching a lie. You know why? Because they feel say they impossible. It only takes a man, a visionary, an intelligent man to do these things. And these are verifiable facts. Things that can be verified. You know, Apostle, we enter one office, we won't do ID card. In 1 day,
John
Oyegu
Academic Center.
Oyegu Academic Center. In 1 day, they process plastic ID card. Plastic ID card where federal government not fit deliver. And I don't mean to insult them, but this is the real fact. When you do your national identity card, it will take 5 years for them to come out. Then if you get long leg, and now they don't even stop them. But you go there, you take. So a lot of things are happening silently and quietly.
Do you know most of this construction site?
Yes.
Now our people they sell food for them.
Yes.
Has he created job for that woman?
Yes.
Now people go sell Toyota for them. Has he created job?
Yes.
And the government have created a lot of opportunity for business to strive. People just say employment are just to carry book in the morning. You go office, you can't carry 5 from office to office. You can't come back around 4. You say now walk. So government they change that narrative. So when you talking about creating a 300,000 job, people just opportunity.
You see, one thing I like about governor is how he train workers.
Don't be here.
He not just they say okay, you get certificate. Okay, no. Once you are employed, they train you. It is after that training that you are deployed. Are they aware now about those ESMA?
Yes.
That time I carried them from here, go train. Them. That's why if I say this thing, is not, I'm not being ambiguous, I'm being realistic. If you look at ESMA is one of the most organized traffic agency in South as a whole. ESMA is one of the most organized. Why? Because they were well trained, they were prepared for it. And if you see other ministries that the governor have created compared to previous administrations and so on, you will see massive improvement. Why? These people are being trained and being retrained. It only takes a man who knows what he wants for his people to do this.
Now, you know when we drag the come this morning, you see I say for TB Road,
Yes.
they don't install the street light.
Yes.
And I say, the same street light don't reach 5 junction at many they talk so. They don't do the connection. The same time from Uselucia now, they go Gbowo, they don't put the pole for street light. As at yesterday, it don't reach Technical Junction.
Yes.
The pole for the street light, it don't reach Technical Junction.
For Ugbowo.
For Ugbowo. At the same time, the pole for Osiomo, it don't even pass, it don't reach Ugbowo. That the pole now to carry the Osiomo light. When we say other company and individual go they connect, the pole don't reach Ugbowo. This governor is working. You know, light it should not be what you just wake up once. You just say like this. It takes planning, and the governor has invested so much in the area of power generation. So guys, we must give the governor kudos. In fact, no other governor don't rule this state well, like compared to what Godwin Obaseki do now.
You see one area where I go always the shook mouth. When people are talking about insecurity, I begin to laugh. For me, the issue of security is better now
than before.
I mean within the city.
Yeah.
Within the city. Because before, you dare not move by 8, 7, 8, most stores don't lock.
Try them.
But, you know, since when governor call harmonize Edo security network, you know, because of work activities, day before yesterday, they go as around 10 because of some kind of work activities. I see Edo security network vigilante for strategic location. You know, I could move freely.
First of its kind.
They use my phone till they make off for 9. Not fear say they go collect them. Security has improved in town. Now we can sleep with our eyes closed. I know say issue of S-Men day, but within the town, I mean say security don't, like last December for instance, no boo-boo no this. But you see, people will rather not see the positive because they have their personal interest, because they have their own hidden agenda. But realistically, we know. You know, the other time I tell you now, you did very close to me, November, when I did my former area, when some bad boys jump my fence, enter my compound. When I call VGN, some vigilante member, when I
for that area,
when I call them, within 5 minutes, they appear. Within 5 minutes, they appear. Meanwhile, my neighbor himself, when they be one rob, boy call me, he could all call police. I don't mean to insult police, but not true. Don't call am for like 30 minutes ago. Before the show, vigilante don't show. Why? Where police they come from far. Where vigilante they near.
Because they within the environment.
So when you want to talk about security in the state, is much better. Take it or leave it. It is. So when I begin to see these things, that things are gradually falling in place, it will be a sin for me not to acknowledge it.
You don't talk again.
It will be a sin for me as an individual not to acknowledge this development.
You remember the Bible said, those that know what is good and do it not, to them is a sin.
It's a sin.
You will know what they good. You don't agree do them, you don't agree talk them. Now sin. Now sin. So that's the reason why we must continue to appreciate the effort of the governor trying to reposition Edo. Some people say Edo cannot be great. I disagree with you. Edo must be great again. Remember, the Bible said that death and life are in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So now what you talk with your mouth concerning your state, now you go get. If you talk say your state not a good, it not go good for you. That's the truth of the matter. So some of us that believe on a positive part of it will continue to say Edo must be great again. Take it or you leave it. Edo is one. Whether you are from Esan, whether you are from Afema, whether you are from Isoko, anywhere, Edo is one. And we must appreciate the effort of the governor. Governor Obaseki, my governor, I want to say thank you, sir. The DG Deputy Governor Shaibu, I want to say thank you, sir. The SSG Osaro, Barrister Osaro John Ogi, I say thank you, sir. The Chief of Staff, Osagbovo Iyoa, God bless you, sir. The SM Media, Pastor Cruzo Sage, I say, God bless you, thank you, sir. Then the chairman of Esopatec, Pastor Kennedy Osifo, I say, thank you, God bless you, sir. Of course, all the commissioners working with him to make Edo great, I say, una do well. Then the supporters of good governance all over the world, I say, now God go bless all of una. So, we must appreciate the effort of the governor trying to reposition the state. And we not say change, no, they easy at all.
Easy at all.
You know, our people, they stubborn, but I know with time we will get there. The government is doing its best. If you go through Megate now, they strip the road, they clean the road. So also they encourage our people, wanna stop till they put dirty for road. Make una stop till they put dirty for gutter. Why? Because now ourselves, now we they do. But for now, this morning we want just to say, Governor, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All of the way they follow this morning, make una take time to just say, Governor, thank you. Hashtag thank you. And all your platform, just type hashtag thank you. Thank you, Governor Obaseki. Why? Because the man has really come to help change the negative narrative. That's what he's doing. All these infights within PDP and the rest, all those things that they change when the government want to try to bring into the system.
Where they don't want.
Where they don't want.
Because they used to using champagne to wash hands.
They are already used to it. But the government is trying to change the narrative.
And do you know that the painful thing is some people were they ignorant. See, me, I did very, very skeptical about I do my things, and I did very meticulous. I did think well. If I see two adults they fight, the first question why they ask myself now, why did they fight? I want to know the motive behind the fight. I want to know the reason behind the fight. Then, when I see two politicians they fight, before I involve myself, I want to really know why they fight. Are they fighting for my interest?
Or for their own interest?
Are they fighting for the interest of the general people or the general public or their personal interest? If you check all those people fighting the governor, you do your research, put sentiment aside, you will discover that they are fighting for their personal interest.
That's all. Not for the interest of the people.
But you see, the governor have proven time and time again that we continue to fight for the interest of the general people. This fight the governor is fighting would not have been necessary, but that the governor has pledged to serve the people and wants to start. Una we just a talk at the look una. We know how the thing they be.
Do you know the governor can also solve this problem with money?
Yes, now.
But he choose not to
now
do
they
it.
tell them the governor can just say, "You come. Hey, what's your problem? Okay. Take this 100 million. Hey, you, what's your problem?" But the governor wouldn't do that. Why? The governor wants the money of the people to be used for the people.
That's all.
I said it before, and I can say it again over on air, and I will say it again and again. I said, when in the heat of the campaign for the re-election of the governor, you know that man not they keep secret. Anything we know, they talk. Of all the things he said against the governor, nobody could come out to say the governor misused Edo fund.
He said he would cheap money.
Nobody could come out to say the governor stole money. Because he's a man with integrity, financial integrity, prudent in spending. And for me, once you have somebody who is meticulous in finances as the leader or the he go get many enemies.
Plenty.
He go get, because they'll say, me not see this, me not see that.
Talk my papa, me I see my papa.
You understand me? So once they know they get that normality where they get. So you wait, just take your social media play the time. Oh, the governor is doing this. Oh, the governor is doing that. Ask yourself, the people fighting the governor, why are they fighting the governor? Are they fighting the governor because of you? Or they are fighting because of their self? They want the money to be, but the governor wouldn't do that. The governor has never solved problem with Edo money. He never serviced those people with the money. That's why they are angry. But you don't know, even you that the governor is fighting for is joining people that is fighting the governor for your, the governor is fighting for us. But out of ignorance, we are joining them to fight the governor. No, we are supposed to stand with the governor to fight them because they have been the problem of the state, of the development of the state. You think say that if you do pension harmonization, talk so. You think say that if you increase minimum wage, you say that they share money.
They only share money now.
So I keep telling people to solve all those political issues not hard. if the governor say come take one this thing now,
Well, my
everything
people,
go solve. It go solve.
time ready
But
for work.
we see, I thank God for my governor.
Governor, thank you.
I thank God for
My
He
governor,
won't
thank
do
you.
that.
We'll come back again to appreciate Governor Godwin Obaseki, the Chief of Staff, the SSG. God bless all of you now. And do not be great again. Bye.
Bye.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.